Don't be a flake. Don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't hesitate to say, hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
And when love seems the only conclusion that I'm guilty of, baby, then you put your hey babe arms around me, and it feels like shelter when you put your hey babe arms around me. And inside this love I'm yearning. Hey babe.
Hey babe.
Yearning is I gotta be honest. Actually, let me take this to you. V, you have a mic? I just want to, just a quick female question. If I said, let's say, you like me, whatever, if I said I'm yearning for you, would you be like, that's too much?
Yeah, that's...
Is yearning...
Wait, are you texting it to me or are you telling me?
Either one.
I'm telling you, we're at dinner. We've already went on a couple of dates. We've already established, like, this is not like I'm not opening up with this. You like me, like we're dating. And I say, I'm yearning for you. Is that, to me, it's a little much.
I couldn't take that.
What do you think of
Honestly,
yearning if a guy says that to you?
If they said it to me, I think I'd be like, this is sincere because everything is just, every line has been played out. This is
wow.
I mean,
that's interesting.
I even think I'm
that's
yearning
interesting
to see you is a little much. Like,
yeah.
A yearn is like, yearning is, that's like in old days. I think people used to yearn.
Because that's why I'm bringing it up, because when you look at old letters from Napoleon, when you look at old love letters from famous people, it was all
yearn.
like, I miss you so much, I want to cut my heart out and feed it to the soldiers.
Yes.
And people would be like, I love ye.
Yeah.
Where
I love
now
you
like can't, like now if I was single, I would be scared to even tell a woman she's pretty. Like, like you wouldn't want to, because you're like, I don't know. But so yearning is like, I thought you'd be taking a swing to tell a woman.
I got an idea.
Here,
okay, you ready, babe?
What do we got?
Okay, you go home later today. Okay, I go home later today. You don't tell your lady, I don't tell my lady.
Okay.
I want you to turn on your voice recorder, hit record.
Okay.
Put it down on the counter, and then talk 10, 20 seconds just so it doesn't look like it's a joke, and just be like, yeah, it was a long day. I really yearned for you today. Or like, let's get the line, like, or just, babe, I love you. I always yearn for you. Say it seriously.
Okay.
Let's see how they each react.
Okay, and then here's what we do. We record it, and the honest, truthful reactions we will post on the next week's episode.
Yes.
The honest, truthful, whatever they say, even if they don't care, whatever it is, that's what we'll post.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. Okay. Deal.
All right, good.
So I just want to make one thing. So it's like evil, like we're getting the same. We need a constant so we know that we're both getting the response off the same thing, because that'll be better. So like, how do you want to say it? Like,
okay, so I think I'll go home. I'll get home and she'll say, "How was your day?" or take the fucking trash out, or your daughter's had a fever for all day. What the fuck are you doing? You're getting paid to have fun. I'm here with the fucking kids.
Yes,
whatever's going on.
Yes,
and which is acceptable. I get it.
I'll go through the similar thing.
Yes, and so what I'm going to say is, babe, I know that. I just want to let you know, like. Okay.
No, because especially you, had to be careful how you deliver it, because I'll give
it away, right?
Yeah, if you give it away, we don't have anything.
Yeah.
Oh, she. I mean, don't get me wrong. She might be like, "You idiot!" Like, I know you're joking. Like, and it is what it is. But if you can do everything in your power, maybe let it record for like a half hour. Like get. We won't hear that part, but like get it so that you get to that organic sentiment or conversation naturally. You're not blindsiding her with "I'm yearning right now." Right.
So I want to say, okay. So, but are we saying yearning or yearn? Like,
well, this is what we're trying to start right now.
Is it in the action of, or was I yearning for you past tense? Or am I yearning for you now? Do I yearn for you in perpetuity?
Yeah, maybe I yearn for you in perpetuity.
Right.
Maybe it's something like...
I yearn for you.
Yeah, maybe it's just like, I don't know, dude. Everything's been so stressful lately. I was just thinking about you. I'm glad to have you as a support system in my life. I love you. As a matter of fact, I'm always yearning for you.
And say that, yearning for you, and then...
just let it lie. Let the yearn just float out there, and see if they say, if it's like, oh, thank you, and it's like, it's an really underwhelming, like, thank you, I took you serious. Maybe I didn't even hear what you did. Like, they didn't catch the yearn. Then just be like, yeah, no, of course, I yearn for you.
I yearn for you.
Then drop it again.
Done.
Because they had to address the yearn in some
100%.
way, shape, or form.
I'm in. I'm gonna. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yearn for you.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what are some possible responses? What do you think you're betting on? Like, do you think that she would, if you pull it off, do you think she'll be able to receive the yearn in a serious matter and say to you that it's sweet or that I feel the same or something like that? Or do you think there's no shot in hell you're dropping the word yearn and it's not going to be called out?
I'm not even being funny. I'm being dead serious. If I know her like I think I know her, because when I've said words like that before, or whatever, like not even trying to do a joke,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna say, she's gonna go, did you just say yearn for me?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, yeah. And she'd be like, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
And then walk away.
I can see it.
That's what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
That's how she accepts love.
Okay. But just make sure the best you can that it seems sincere and organic,
Okay.
and she's not blindsided, because then it's going to sound hokey.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And if you end up
Done.
saying, look, I yearned for you today. I yearned for you today is too much. I think it's too jokey. But if you just say, like, I love you so much. I'm always yearning for you. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Yearn. Yeah. Because I just, when I heard that word yearning, I just thought, I don't know. It's interesting. I wonder what the people think at home.
According to V, like, there's a large possibility it can be taken, like, genuinely.
Yeah, because like
What about longing? Yearning's worse.
longing is a synonym.
Yeah, it's a
yearning.
synonym,
I think
yeah.
it's just is a older version.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think because I don't know, in this world, like, I feel like even a woman saying to a man, like, I just feel like it's dicey to kind of compliment someone these days, because it can just be taken in so many different ways, man to woman, woman to man.
Yeah.
But I still think ultimately, if a woman, even like a devout feminist, was walking down the block and a guy was like, yo, shorty, you got a fat ass.
Oh, I thought he was like, yo, shorty, I yearn.
Yearn for you. They would be upset by it, but also it has to make you feel nice. It's just the same thing as a guy. If a guy was like a devout, like, hey.
And she was like, yo, shorty, you got a fat ass.
Shorty, you got a fat ass.
Yeah.
It's got to make you feel good.
I don't know about that for a man, though. Does a man want a fat ass? PH? PH or F?
I've been told multiple times by different women that I have a fat ass, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It does make me feel, I am the most self-conscious of any part of my body of my ass.
Okay.
So I am the same as the women in my family.
Okay.
We all have the same body issues, where I do feel I have a bit of a pear ass.
A pear.
Yes, and then the problem is it comes to a point at the bottom. It almost looks like a regular slice of pizza. Like, it's wide and then it comes to a point, and that can't be good.
A point?
Yes.
It's got to-
Jasmine has told me my ass looks like a scalene triangle.
She says scalene?
She told me that word for word once.
A scalene?
goes,
Google scalene triangle,
ass looks
please.
like a scalene triangle. I don't know if she knew what scalene was, but
who'd you say to that?
I was in shock.
So a scalene. Which one's a scalene?
Scalene is the
Which
one that
all
looks
three
like a
sides
pizza
are in
slice.
different lengths. Okay.
Yeah. She told me once your ass looks like a scalene triangle.
Dude, she can't say anything if you drop urine on her. She drops scalene on you.
Scalene triangle. I'm like, you didn't even go to college.
Yeah,
You know what
scalene.
triangle
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's insane. That's insane.
Did your lady go to college?
What's that?
Did your lady go to college?
Yes.
Okay. 4 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
FIT.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think college to me isn't going to be as necessary.
I don't think it's as necessary right now.
Is your sister going to go to college? Your little sister?
She dropped out of high school.
She dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
In fairness,
Was
though,
she going to college?
You were in homeschooled as well. Pimp, you
Yeah,
were
I dropped out
homeschooled.
of 6th grade.
But then you went to college, though.
Yeah.
Right.
And I went back to high school.
Homeschooling's coming back in.
Yeah,
Wait.
schooling's over.
You dropped out of 6th, then what happened? You got homeschooled for the rest of it?
Yeah, for a couple years, and I went back.
You
to high
dropped out of
school.
6th. Is your choice there? How did
My
it?
choice. Yeah, it sucked.
So then, do you not know the things they taught in 7th and 8th grade?
What'd they teach?
I don't know.
Hit me with some of it.
I don't know.
7th,
Did you
8th
ever
grade.
feel the lack of the 7th and 8th grade? In your life?
I just never started doing pills.
Right.
Yeah.
Pills in 7th and 8th grade? Times
Right.
have
Everyone is-
changed.
7th, 8th grade. What I remember from 7th, 8th grade. Remember from 7th grade, there was big science. I think that was big on science. We learned a lot about the oceans and things like that, and history, big history. And now I have a stepson who's in 7th grade. They had to write a book report on 9/11. That was his summer project. 9/11.
Where were you that people popping pills in 7th and 8th grade?
Whitestone, Queens.
Outer Queens.
Outer Queens, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bleak.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
What type of pills?
Xanax.
From their parents?
Oh no, from other neighborhood kids.
They're getting into it early now.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I know a kid.
They could
13
die.
years old. He rode a dirt bike to Pennsylvania last weekend. 13 years old on a dirt bike to Pennsylvania. Dude, these kids, it's just like a different word. They've grown up so fast.
Who would let that kid do that? A dirt bike to Pennsylvania?
This kid's mom. She was on vacation. You know, the son, I guess, was with her dad, and she tracks his phone. And all of a sudden, we're like hanging out. Everyone's hanging out. She calls whatever her husband's name is. She goes, "Why is our son in Pennsylvania?" He goes, "What are you talking about?" She goes, he was told me he's taking his dirt bike around the neighborhood. She goes, "Check his phone. He's in Pennsylvania on the dirt bike." And then so
that's great. I almost want my kid instead to do just like one Xanax instead.
Yeah,
it's less dangerous to take a dirt bike to Pennsylvania. If I had to choose, gun to head, just take the pill, mellow out. We'll talk about how bad it is after.
Right.
But otherwise, the other cars on the road. Also, a dirt bike, for like 2 or 3 hours.
See, people, the debate with parents you hear a lot
That was mine.
is like, do you want your kid, like, is parenting harder when your kids are small, like in diapers, or older when they're teenagers?
Different types of hard.
See, different types of hard, which that's what I am right now. And
That's your new
just talking
special.
about diapers.
That's your new special name.
Yeah, different types of hard.
Kiss my scalene triangle.
Kiss my scaly. Yeah. Because I have the phases of it. I have 13,
Sure.
8, and 2. And I got to tell you,
Yeah.
far and away, the hardest is the 2-year-old.
Oh, really?
Far and away because,
No, but what about 16, 17, 18?
okay, so granted, we haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to negotiate at times with a 13-year-old and an 8-year-old. And the mental stuff is hard. And of course, worrying about them when they go out. But the physical, every day
They're a
of
walking
the
time bomb.
diapers,
Yeah.
that part for me, you want every moment of it is beautiful, but I do
exhausting.
it's so exhausting. That's the thing, like where you're sleep deprived and
Yeah.
it's very difficult. It's beautiful because that's why I think nature makes babies so cute.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
Yeah.
if not, you'd be like,
if
get
babies
this
were
out.
ugly,
Yeah.
we would have a human race.
Yeah. So, but it's interesting. I Googled it. I said, what was the magical age for parenting gets easier? And they polled like thousands of parents. 6. Age 6 is when things start to get
There's enough of,
remarkably easier because you can
independence.
because they'll sit in a restaurant. You don't have
Right.
to change their diaper. They'll
Right.
just sit in the car. You don't have to have a car seat, a stroller, a bag of diapers.
Yeah.
Everything. You can go to the beach and they won't they'll listen to you.
Right.
Things like that.
6.
So that's because right now it's beautiful, but it's like if I want to go out to eat with our family, we of course do it. We don't deprive ourselves, but it's tough with a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Because she's going to throw shit. She's
Yeah.
going to throw the breadsticks. She's going to say, "Oh my
At
shit."
any given moment.
Yeah.
Oh, my shit.
She said that when the tree was down.
She did
It's
say
so
it.
funny.
So she's using it correctly.
No, but she didn't say mine. She saw the tree. And she went, "Oh shit, oh shit," like that. And she like runs around, so she knows what she's saying.
She knows what she's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah,
fun.
but yeah. So I think because I'm in that because I've made a decision that not that I've made the decision, but Jazz like no more kid. Like we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So if the only time I have another kid is if Jazz and I like broke up and I would have like a 55-year-old midlife crisis and like
Right.
got some 25-year-old girl pregnant like
Right.
that. like that's
Very
the
specific.
That's the only way that would ever happen. And so it's interesting because I'm like, now that we made a decision, we didn't even realize that we were struggling with this, but now that her and I both said we will not have another child, we don't want another child, it's like now the thought of like the 2-year-old like getting out of diapers or whatever, it's almost like the stress is gone because we're like every day is getting closer and we're not going to go back.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I get that a
sometimes
lot.
it's interesting. Like these thoughts are like occupying. I think a lot of times we're so stressed in life because we're straddling a decision and we haven't made one conclusive step.
You just described my day-to-day life brain every second.
It's what causes 99% of our stress because you haven't made a choice. Once you make a choice and you live with that choice, good or bad, you alleviate the stress.
When you found out you were pregnant with Violet,
right?
were you like, holy shit, dude? Like, God bless. I can't.
Yeah.
Beautiful, but like,
I was like, how am I going to give birth to this penis?
No, but it's like, were you just like, oh my God, remembering like the sleepless night, like, holy, I got to go back into the breach.
You don't, in my opinion, we didn't remember how hard it was with our 8-year-old until there was one night where it was like crying all night, and you're like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go crazy.
Dude, my cousin is Maya. She's on her 5th child.
Who?
5th child. She's got, the oldest one is 8, and the youngest one I think is 2, and pregnant with another one. And God bless her. The one thing I will say about my cousin, I have never heard her complain once about being. She loves it, and she does a great job. Right? So it's like you have to be that person. She's that person. You got to be that person
because you're 5 kids. You are saying my life is completely on a back burner every second of every day for the next decade or whatever it is. Sure. Right? Whatever it is. And some people, if that's what they want, if that's what they yearn for,
right?
Then they're in it. They're like, this is what I want. My identity is this. I want to bring I thrive off in this nature. But like for other people, it's like you don't realize till it happens probably, right? That you just, your life is forever changed.
Yeah, like think about a Hasidic Jewish woman. Like a lot of them have like 15 plus kids. Their entire
But I think that's a strategy. I think when they have
What's
enough,
the strategy?
I think when they have enough, then maybe I imagine like all 15. It's like,
right?
Yeah, like then it's almost like
what's another one?
Have enough that like you're really not concerned. They're all over the place. They're running around. They help each other. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
You know, it is what I have so many. Like I can't, because you can't focus on just one of them. You have to literally divide your love, your time, your attention between 15 kids. That's a whole nother thing. Because those kids are only getting 1/15 of your, there's only like 10 names.
In the Hebrew, what are the names? What are the big names? You got David. You got Moishe.
Yeah.
You got Rachel. You got Sarah. You got Moishe. You got who's the
Rachel.
You got
David.
Abigail, Esther.
Okay.
Esty.
Okay.
What else do you got? Jesus.
Raphael, Ari.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Ariel.
Rafi.
That's it. That's the 15.
Those are the names.
Yeah.
I can't think of another. Modi.
You just think of Jewish people we know.
Yeah. Sam.
Yeah.
Gary Veter.
Yeah, that's it. No, I mean, I think that's a strategy.
15's too much, right?
Yeah, because what exactly is happening there with 15 kids? Why do you need 15 kids?
Yeah,
How do you support 15 kids? How do you educate 15 kids?
Well, because
how do you feed 15 kids?
Well, that's the thing. The debate is it teeters. It teeters on narcissism. It teeters on egomaniac. It teeters on that where you're like,
I'm sure there's a contingent of people who are like, I love children, I have baby fever, whatever, but it is crazy. What percentage of people have over 10 kids? What's the number? 8? What percentage of people in the United
States have over 8 kids?
Yeah.
I want to say less than 10%. It's got to be less than. How many kids is considered a large family? Okay, what do we got?
You can read that? I can't.
I can never read graphs like this. Like I never know what it means. Yeah. Like if you like a Venn diagram and a bubble chart, I'm like, I don't know what this is.
These charts, then you look at on the side, the left, the right, then they give these units, but then they don't really.
Oh wait, Pimpy, can you put that back? So 50,340 people have no children, 14,000 have 1 child, 12,000 have 2, 7,000 have 3 or more.
What is this? Out of who? What?
Number of families in the United States by number of children under 18 living in the household from 2000 to 2002. I don't know what this is. What do you mean under 18? Like the kids who are under 18.
But how many families have 8 or more children?
It's got to be a low percentage. Although with in vitro, now a lot of people do have a lot of kids because they have triplets in one shot.
Yeah. Having 5 or more kids is generally the cutoff point for being considered a large family. Here are the ways you're going to. Can you go back? Can you go down to what is the happiest family size right there?
4 children.
Wow.
Grow your family to at least 4 children. Okay.
According to a study out of Australia's Edith Cowan University, parents with the most life satisfaction, which means those who are the happiest, are those who have 4 or more children.
Yeah, and the best is to have 2 boys and 2 girls, so each one has a sibling that of the same
Sure,
sex and the
that's
opposite
ideal.
sex that they can speak to.
Average person with a family, typical American picture of a family with 2.5 kids might not be as relevant as it once was. In 2022, there was an average of 1.94 children under 18 per family in the United States. This is a decrease from 2.33 children under 18.
Oh, no, make no mistake. The amount of people not having kids these days is that nobody's having kids. Like, it's getting rarer and rarer. Or people are having children at a much older age.
Also, how rare is it to have 1.94 kids?
Listen, again, with
That's rare.
with in vitro,
Yeah.
and with all the, that's, is 8 kids too many? Yeah, listen.
8 is enough.
8 is enough. It's, yeah, what can you do? But I'm practicing now when I go on the road or when I have to leave my family, I'm practicing being where my feet are. That's my new motto. Be where your feet are. So don't leave half your mind home with your family, even though you're yearning to be home with them. Take your whole mind with you and be present with 2 feet wherever you are, just like you'll be present with 2 feet when you get home. Because half the time,
How do you stop the
my
urine?
my brain is back home, and then I only have half my brain where I'm at. Half my brain isn't doing me any good where I'm at, and isn't doing them any good where they're at. So you'd rather just be all in one place, and then this way you'll be. But it's difficult. It's the hardest thing ever is to stay in the present. But that's why they call the present the present. It's a gift.
It's a gift, yes. If Jazz says to you, would you say, like, oh, you're out having fun, that your job is fun, I'm here, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And you could say, babe, all I'm doing when I leave this house is yearning and earning.
That's it. Yearn.
I'm yearning and I'm earning.
Yearning and
I'm
earning.
earning, and they're both for you.
Right. Then
That's nice. That's very sweet.
That would
Is
say
it not?
yearning and earning. Y-N-E. Yearning and earning.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, don't say that today. That sounds
No. I can't say that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I would. I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to walk into, so I just try to walk in happy, present, and whatever it is, it is. My go-to move is usually when just so I look like I'm doing something, I start loading and unloading the dishwasher. That's my go-to move. I start washing the dishes.
I understand. So
and loading and unloading, so I'm doing something.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
if the dishes were washed already, I do them again.
I actually find myself doing dishes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always like, just put it in the dishwasher. And I'm like, well, do you rinse and put them in the dishwasher? Because I'll do it. But I like wash them and put them in the rack.
Could we talk about this before? If you could only pick one, a dishwasher or a washing machine, which would you pick? You could only have one in the house. Is it a dishwasher or a washing machine?
What do you do if you don't have a washing machine?
Washer, dryer. Well, I'm saying, do you want to have the ability to wash your clothes?
Oh, like just you have to outsource it, like go to a laundromat?
That, or you can put them out on a clothesline.
But that's a dryer. Wait, so obviously if I don't have a dishwasher, I'll wash the dishes by hand. If I don't have a washer, babe, it is late August, going right into September, and you know what that means to me.
What that means?
The old piggaroo skin.
NFL is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook is back, baby. The official sports betting partner of the NFL is giving you a can't-miss offer for Week 1. This week, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 on any NFL game. DraftKings is hooking everyone up with game day greatness. All customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every single game day this September. Check the app to see what you get.
Absolutely. Download now and use the code HeyBabe to sign up. New customers can take home $200 in bonus bets instantly just by betting $5. That's code HeyBabe. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. The crown is yours. And you think I'm playing games? That's on my phone right now.
Bang.
I don't really,
You got limited storage space.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about
You
that.
gotta delete
Yeah.
that.
But the only thing I do is football, and it's the most fun thing. I do it every Sunday morning. I wake up before the games start, and I place my bets, and it makes watching the games for me a little more exciting because I got something going on and everything.
Fellow juice.
Gambling problem?
Nope.
Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1-800-GAMBLER.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling, calling 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly.
And listen, on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario as it usually is. ccdkng.co/football for eligibility. Terms and responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Again, shout out to Boot Hill Casino and Resort.
All right. Babe, listen, you know I love to travel, and I've talked about this app before. This is the app I use every single time I travel, and it's called Viator. Viator, 300,000 bookable travel experiences in over 190 countries. Okay, there's got simple tours to extreme adventures. I've used it in Ireland. I've used it in Scotland. I use it in Italy. You could even use it in America. It's the best. Viator, it just makes everything so easy. I went on like this haunted ghost tour in Scotland, and it scared the shit out of me. And it was amazing. And I gave the guy 5-star reviews. And then I went on one in England, and I went all around England, and the tour guide and I became friends. And I think at one point or another, I'm probably going to marry him. Download the Viator app now and use code Viator10 for 10% off your first booking. One app, over 300,000 experiences you'll remember. Do more with Viator. Viator's travel experiences have millions of real traveler reviews, so you can check them out. I am not lying. If you don't believe me, just look at the reviews. Viator is the best travel experience, is the best app to use for travel. It's amazing, and I love it. And most of all, I love you. Viator 10 for 10% off your first booking.
Are you ready?
Ding dong.
HelloFresh?
It is HelloFresh.
Oh, wow.
What is HelloFresh? Well, with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. And look, if you listen to this podcast, you've heard us talk about HelloFresh. You knew that already.
Right.
I say that for the newcomers.
Right.
Because we're getting a lot of new audience these days, and they need to know.
For me, I've said goodbye supermarket, HelloFresh.
That's exactly right. Okay? Now,
when it comes to options, honestly, more is more.
Yeah.
That's why HelloFresh menu includes 40 recipes and over 100 add-on items to choose from every single week. A busy fall schedule doesn't always leave with time to spare. And with HelloFresh, you don't need to spend all evening in the kitchen to whip up a wholesome meal. No. They got the quick and easy recipes and 15-minute meals. You get a tasty dinner on the table in less time than it takes to get takeout or delivery.
It's top-notch produce, and it's going from the farm to your door. It's more than just dinners as well. They have breakfast, lunches, snacks, and everything in between. Can you just scroll a little bit there, Pim, please? Go to HelloFresh.com/50HeyBabe and use code 50HeyBabe for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months.
That's pretty insane.
So it's 65% off. It's 50% off initially, and then 15% off for 2 straight months.
Let me read it right.
Yeah. This is
HelloFresh.com/50HeyBabe. Use the code 50HeyBabe. 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months.
Yeah, that's insane.
Again, we always say we don't even know how they give their food away for free. Listen, just go to HelloFresh right now. Put in that promo code. Get the discount. It's America's
#1 meal kit, babes.
All right, everybody. Guess what? We added a show in Irvine, California, September 6th. A late show has been added, so go get those tickets. Everything else is sold out. Portland, September 8th is sold out. September 9th, Seattle. We have limited tickets. If you want to see me in Seattle, go get them. Radio City, New York City, September 22nd. The show is sold out. We potentially might open up some tickets, but I believe it is fully sold out. September 23rd, Theater at Madison Square Garden. That's your shot to come see me in New York City. And then September 30th, Las Vegas at the Cosmo. ChristyComedy.com for Tiki Wiki's brand new hour of material. This will be my new hour that I'm putting out, so come see it live. Yas.
Hey. Don't you dare skip this, okay? This weekend, September 8th, I'm at the Syracuse Funny Bone for the weekend, and then I'm rounding that off in September, going to Bowling Green, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Toledo, Ohio. And there's more dates on and on through December at salvulcanocomedy.com right now. Syracuse, I'll see you this coming weekend. Also, Sal Vulcano official on YouTube. Please subscribe once a week, starting in 2 weeks. I'm going to be giving away a prize every single week to only the people that are subscribed to my YouTube. I'm pulling the winners from there. It could be anything from a prop from the show, free tickets to see me, autographed posters, a set visit, and actually, if we get to 500,000 subscribers, I will pull a winner out of those subscribers to go to dinner with me and Joe Gatto. So that's that. Also, if you haven't got it, getshipfacedcruise.com. Come on, the Impractical Jokers and Eric Andre cruise in January 2024. We're almost sold out. Check that out. Everything's available right now, salvulcanocomedy.com. And we're making tickets a little more affordable because I want to reach all of my audience. So if you're on a budget, check it out. There's tickets for you as well.
Well, I'm saying you can only have one unit. You can either have a washer dryer combo in the house, or you could have a dishwasher. Which one would you pick to have in the house? Which task do you want to do less?
That's a good taste buds. Can you write that down?
Here you go.
Choose one only.
Choose one.
Oh, that's a good one, buddy.
Choose wisely.
I feel like
I'm in a crummy mood. I'm like
the
DeRosa.
dishes will be more of a nuisance for sure.
Right.
And I guess do you mean that then you have to wash your clothes and hang your clothes, or do you mean that I could then drop it off at the laundromat?
You could drop it off
back to me folded.
You could drop it off.
That feels like a cheat.
Okay, so then you have to do your wash old school and put them on a clothesline with clothes.
You got to go to the laundromat.
Yeah, my aunt. By the way, my aunt right now in present day America still has a clothesline and uses it every week. She does her laundry
in the yard or whatever.
She has it over the yard. She has it.
Don't you feel weird having everyone of the neighbors, if they could just look and see your drawers?
And also, what about bird shit?
Yeah.
How many times do you have your clothes out there drying and a bird shit's on them?
Do you know that my grandparents had the clothesline indoors?
How do you have a
The
clothesline?
length of the attic. Full length of the whole attic.
Okay, so then that's the kind of cheat code then.
Yeah,
because then you're negating the.
They
bird.
would hang out. They only had a washing machine.
Because I would think the thing is bird shit, and then how many times there's a random, especially in the summer, rogue storm come, and the clothes that were dry are now
quality bad now.
Yeah,
Outside,
oh
yeah.
You don't want to.
It's a lost art, I think.
And then what are you going to do, especially back in the olden days? What are you going to do? You're an old school guy. What are you going to put? Say you got to America, you're going to put your Nazi uniform out there to dry?
You can't do that.
You'll be
found out right away.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't get. Capacity issues with clotheslines. You have more clothes than will hang on a line. So
Sure.
if you do a load of laundry and it's soaking wet and you can only put up so much on that line, what's happening to the other pile of soaking wet clothes still?
You got to put it in a dry place or keep it in the sun or I don't know.
Okay. Well, what do you think? I'll tell you what I think I would do. I would sacrifice a dishwasher. I think I would have a washer dryer for my clothes.
Interesting. And you don't mind hand washing a dish?
Well, here's what I feel. If I do the dish that I used every time as soon as I'm done and make it part of right then it won't pile up. Or if it piles up and I say, all right, no, that's bad because then you got to do dishes every day. Because you could do laundry once
every 2 weeks.
That's true, yeah.
And you can wear the same underwear a couple of days in a row.
Yeah.
I went to San Diego.
Right.
I was only there for 24 hours, but I didn't bring a change of underwear or socks.
Well, you know what? I was going to say that's wild, but then again, if you needed it, you could have bought it.
I could have brought
it's
it.
actually smart.
It was stupid that I didn't, but I didn't, and I survived.
You ever go exactly what you just did? Doesn't it feel amazing when you're going to an overnight or a weekend and you have the clothes on you, one little light bag of clothes or something, and you feel like you're underpacked?
Yeah.
But don't you feel amazing?
Amazing.
You just feel light on your feet. You just feel
packing light.
This is nothing. It almost makes you feel like even going there and coming back is not too bad.
It's the key to life. I don't even, when they were boarding the plane, I didn't care. Everybody get on the plane first. It doesn't matter. All I need is my seat.
Yeah.
I don't need the overhead space, folks. I can put it right under my seat. That's how I like to live.
I've been minimizing more and more. I used to bring different shoes.
Fuck that.
Now I'm I'm just going to wear one pair of shoes,
Me too.
one pair of pants that's on me right now.
Yep.
One
pair of workout shoes, one pair of shoes for the show. The shoes on your feet, and then I put workout shoes in my back. Hokas. I like Hoka brand. That's my shoe brand that I like. Hoka Mach 3 Hokas. And great running shoe. And they and I put those in, couple pair of workout shorts, couple pair of undies. The underwear that what I'll do is I'll go do my show, wear those underwear to sleep and those socks to sleep, or sometimes I'll take 1 to 2 socks off, it depends. Wake up in the morning, go to the gym with the previously worn underwear and socks, work out in those, stay in those for as long as I can, then shower, then change a pair of underwear and socks to go do the next night. And then I'll continue that underwear that I slept in.
You do that And repeat.
That's what I'll do. I'm not going to waste clean underwear for the gym. I only wear dirty underwear to the gym.
So if I have a 2-show night, I always go to the club with a second pair of underwear and a second pair of socks and a second T-shirt, just in case.
You bring underwear and socks to the venue?
Yeah.
And what's the reason for that?
Sometimes not socks, but it's really not that much extra. The reason is because if I'm particularly animated or the club's particularly hot and I'm soaking wet and I gotta get on stage again at that, my comfort level sucks. I look ridiculous because I'm like sweating. You know what I mean? And then I just hate because a lot of times it's right. And I just hate sweating. So if I'm damp or wet from sweating for an hour, I fully change.
The one thing I skeeve in this world, the one thing that it makes my skin crawl, is getting out of a pool or ocean water and sitting in a wet bathing suit. I do not know how people walk around all day, get back in their cars and drive home in a wet bathing suit. They're like, I know that a bathing suit dries, but that feeling of a wet bathing suit is the most disgusting. I don't know
especially
what it
off
is.
the beach.
Oh, a wet bathing suit feeling it's gross.
It's disgusting.
But people do it. They sit in a wet bathing suit all day.
Yeah, and you start to get, oh God, I hate it.
Or
it's
wet
so
socks.
Uncomfortable. You know? Yeah. Oh, wet socks you can't do.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. I had the same thing, and I found a couple of bathing suits that literally dry for real, like on your body within like 15 minutes.
What's the technology?
It's just this material that's thin, and it just dries. It's like, it's great. Even if you weren't like toweling it in like 15 minutes, the shit's dry.
I also want to make a statement to you.
Yeah.
I'm done with the beach.
Yeah.
I'm not a beach guy. I think at this point in my 39th year of life, praise be to Allah, I will never be a beach guy.
Yeah.
I do not like it at all. I hate it even more now with kids because the stress level when you bring children to the beach is at a fever pitch. When you have them in the pool, it's maybe 90% lower.
Yeah.
Because you could just hang out in the
sand,
pool.
there's riptides. They get lost. They cut on a shell.
I cannot tell you how much of a bad time I had sitting at the beach with the kids and how much of a good time I had sitting at the pool with the kids.
Yes. And it's funny because the beach is meant strictly for relaxation.
Yes, and it is couldn't be. I hate the sand in my feet. I hate the sand in my bathing suit. I hate the way my bathing suit feels. I hate that my kid wants to jump in the water even though there's sharks and riptides. I hate that the kids get mad because they said the sand feels itchy. I'm like, well, it's sand. There's bugs in the sand.
God forbid you sit with them to do a castle when you're out of the water and then you get that sand on you.
Nope, I don't like it.
Now it's wet and sand.
I don't like it at all. There's beach worms. I'm not a beach guy. I
didn't need to see that.
I know that people.
No way, dude. No way.
What would you do?
What is that? It's a snake, but
what is a
has
beach worm?
Scales and skin and like meat.
So that thing.
Wait,
those exist on every beach.
Wait a minute. Did he just cut the head off, or the tail off?
No. What is that
what
machine
is that?
he has? Is that a piece of tuna?
Oh.
He has bait, and the worm is coming up to bite.
No, and the worm is 5 feet.
Always. So now is that a surprisingly long one, or are they all kind of that long?
I don't know the average.
You're a beach guy, right?
Well, I lived on the beach for years.
That's what I'm saying. So are you a beach
So,
guy? Or are
like,
you
I sure-
anti-beach
you're a
now
beach
because you
guy.
live there?
I could go either way.
Because you don't strike me as a guy. You're in the summer in the blatant heat. You're not really going out there that much. You're staying in the city. You're like an urban
I'm
summer
busy
guy.
these days.
You drop these things like it's nothing. You're like, yeah. I dropped out of school in 6th grade. I lived on the beach for a while. It's like, what?
We would live on a trailer on the beach, like a trailer park.
In the Hamptons.
Way in Montauk.
Montauk, right?
Yeah.
But this is before Montauk was trendy.
When it was
you were
like
original,
hippies.
like when it was just fishermen.
Yeah, we would live on the beach in a trailer from May to September.
Did you like it?
I loved it, but I was a
Yeah.
little kid. But
Yeah.
now I'm kind of, I rarely go to the beach, and then I was like a servant, so we wouldn't go to the
You want
beach.
to do it, yeah.
I would feed them on the beach.
All those little bubbles, those are sand fleas. Oh,
Like
God.
surfing, would you surf? Like
I took a lesson once.
Friends are surfing. I'm like, so they're getting out there at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're going in, deep past the waves in the ocean and just sitting in the ocean and surfing the waves. I know, but I'm like, rocks, sharks.
I'm sure it's a natural high when you're doing that. The thing's falling over you. It's like nothing you've ever felt
Can't
before.
I just do that in the mall in New Jersey?
You probably could, yeah.
I'll go to our Sword on Schultz's Instagram.
Yeah.
Did you see the shark attack in Rockaway?
Yeah.
No.
I
saw a photo a cop took of the victim.
I showed it to you.
No,
Or maybe
no.
you
Did
saw-
someone
No,
die?
nobody else did.
Oh.
No, but they're missing like part of their ass.
Yeah.
Wait, it's on.
I don't know. I haven't found it online. Somebody
Rockaway when?
I have it too. Yeah.
When
yeah, I'll
was
show it
this?
to you.
Is it recent?
Oh yeah.
So the sharks are coming now. That's it. There's sharks all over the eastern seaboard, all over Long Island, right at the shore level. The attacks are up like 800%.
What is
and
it?
it's not going to stop because it's the water getting warmer. And now they took that from us. Now we can't even do that. I'll go to a beach that has pristine white sand and crystal teal see-through water like Turks and Caicos, and I could see everything around me. That's what I'm relegated to now.
Yep.
I grew up going to the Jersey
ready?
Shore. I will not go in that water.
You ready for
I
this?
will not sit in that water.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's probably the same.
Is it disturbing?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Is it the fallout or the attack itself?
No. There's no video of the attack.
Okay.
This is them loading her into the ambulance. You know, the police officer was sitting in the ambulance or the EMT.
He decided to take video of her?
Pick.
Oh my God. It looks fake.
It's
looks
real.
that looks fake.
25 pounds of flesh.
Oh, that's a way to lose weight real quick.
Exactly. Yeah, try that. Try that, Ozempic.
Yeah. She's like, I thought my ass was fat. She's like, I just went to Montauk for a
Yeah,
couple
I know.
days.
Me, I'm like, I could use that.
Wow, dude, that looks fake.
She almost
How is she
died,
not
loss of blood.
bleeding? Yeah, because
And it's not going to grow back, right?
no, that's gonna affect
got-
you for life.
You won't be able to walk. Like you're.
What goes there?
I mean, she bit her hamstrings.
I mean, a full cheek is gone.
Her hamstrings, cheeks. Do you want to see it?
There
Okay.
has to be a plastic surgery.
You want
That's-
to keep her job? You look at it.
I feel like you have to come away from that being like, I could have died. I did not die. God, thank God.
Here's the question: you're getting attacked by something, bear or shark?
What bear?
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Okay.
Well, no, right?
All
Because anything but a black bear and you're dead.
We're talking about a bear in the woods, not a bear in the West Village.
I think even if
You said we could choose.
I think even a bear cub would f you up.
I would, to be honest with you, I personally think the quicker way is probably going to be the shark because they'll drown you. The bear, I think, it's gonna really suck, right? It's gonna.
But a shark, you said if you're being attacked, right? Odds are, unless it's a black bear, if you see a bear that's not a black bear and it runs at you, you die. You can survive a shark attack. They could nip you. You could. I mean, I don't know if this works, but you punch them in the nose, whatever. Or they can bite you and swim away.
Okay.
Or you can break free. I don't know. I always think about it because I'm like, what would I do? Because I don't think the punching. You can't punch underwater.
No.
So that to me is out. I'm thinking, do I get a finger in his eye? I'm always thinking finger in the eye.
You ever see the time Steve-O almost lost a foot to a great white?
No.
It swam up from behind him, and he didn't see it. He accidentally kicked it in the face, and it left him alone.
Really?
No.
But
Yeah,
if not,
within an
the
inch.
shark would have bit him.
Oh yeah,
They think.
it's like insane footage of him. Yeah.
Well, you ever seen the one when Jackass when they're laying in the middle of like the African desert with all meat hanging from a hammock and all those tigers and hyenas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd they keep him away?
Dude, I don't know. Jackass used to do
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Well, we last year I hosted Shark Week, and they told us that Jackass had hosted it like the year or two before, and one guy jumped in, like a new Jackass guy, not like the old cast. He got shot out into the ocean or whatever, and he landed on like it was infested with sharks, and he landed on them, and one bit like his hand off or whatever. Yeah, Poopy, that's his name.
His name was Poopy?
Yeah, his name was Poopies.
My daughter named him?
Yeah, literally, they had to like take him out and like get him to. It took his hand or whatever. Like
He doesn't have a hand.
No, it took like he severely injured. Like
This isn't Poopy though, is it?
okay,
Oh yeah, look.
yeah. I mean, like it wasn't good. It was like I don't know if they're gonna show it, but like
But it was bad. Is this the same water you went
they
into?
bit his. Yeah, it's the same.
Where is it? Where?
Bahamas.
Bahamas. So Bahamas are infested with sharks.
I guess at a certain place. Like we weren't just hanging out by the beach.
Montauk, if you guys don't know the geography
They're
of New York
known
City,
for sharks.
Montauk, okay, so I didn't realize this. I was told, I know you guys probably know this, especially Pimp being more a beach guy, but this blew my mind. It's obvious, but I never thought of it this way. When you go out into Long Island and Montauk at the end, okay, you are actually, because of the geography, you're 150 miles into the ocean. So there's sharks everywhere. When you go on the beach at Rockaway Beach or Jones Beach, you're on the coast. You're on the land. So sharks aren't, they're there, but not as much. But when you're in Montauk, you are 150 miles in the middle of the ocean. You're jutting out into the ocean.
Right.
So you're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, you're already
in the
there.
fucking ocean.
You're already there. You're in the belly.
Yeah, it's as if you had a plane that was flying 20 minutes over the ocean.
Yeah.
So my boy was like, yeah, that's why there's sharks. Like Jaws and all that was these areas because these are where the great whites are because you're truly in the middle of the ocean.
Maybe and I'm being serious, but maybe you swim now with a knife. Like it could be a sharp, medium-sized knife that, and
I don't know.
You swim with it in your pocket. And then
For me,
no, but I mean,
seriously.
What's the best way? You can't swim with a gun. Like if a shark's gonna come up to me, even if it bites me, at least I can start.
Okay, but my thing is this. But you can stab
or stab and pull,
Yeah, but how? Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not gonna punch it. You can't punch from the top of the water through the water, hit his nose, and do.
But I heard that if you just lightly tap it, even hit it, like there's so much nerve endings there that it'll really mess it up. But my thing is, why even go in the ocean? Why can't you just sit on the sand? Go to your ankles. Why do you have to? Why do you have to, with modern technology, go in the actual ocean? Why do you have to do that?
I feel like if there was no ocean, it was just sand, people wouldn't go to the beach. You know what I mean? No, I'm serious. Then you're
in the desert.
But what's the point of going to this beach and not go in the water? Because you go to the beach in the hot sun, and you're just gonna bake out there like a chicken cutlet and not have any relief. Like people,
you got to go to a beach that has a pool.
If you don't go to the water, there are beaches that have pools.
No, where I was in Montauk, they have a pool.
Yeah.
So that's what you got to do.
Yeah, because you can't just go to the beach and then sit there and then be like, well, what now?
Okay, so what you could do then is go in and just let the waves hit you, and you don't have to go in. Swimming in the ocean, to me,
we don't belong there.
Why?
Yeah,
I just don't. And I know that some people want to listen. And by the way, this is just my opinion. Some the surfer dude was like, I understand the risks. I'm willing to take them.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't have a family. I don't have kids. I don't have. So if that happened to me, it would happen. I love the ocean. All right, good for you. For me, I'm like, I see no logical reason why I need to go in the water. If I want to cool off, I'll jump in the pool.
I'm aiming for death by natural causes myself.
Right.
I can't even imagine being like,
you want to die in your sleep.
Yeah, natural causes peacefully in my sleep. God bless.
You ever seen these people? They die like in their early 30s and the cause is natural causes. I'm like, what kind of life were you living?
Yeah, what is a natural cause, by the way?
You
stop.
You just your body literally gave out after 30 years.
Yeah,
30 years.
What was that shark? Oh yeah. You could put that. We lost the TV.
God damn it.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Imagine me and you. Like, right, you've known me.
Is it me and you or you and I?
You and I.
Okay.
But you could say me and you. We're not in mixed company.
Right. But you and I is what it would be.
Yeah, you and I. So you know I.
Right.
No, but picture someone like me. We have a relationship. It's long term. We work together. We hang together. We know each other's families. All that stuff. You're a young guy. I'm never thinking about how you're gonna and how your story's ending. Imagine you go out and you get bit and taken down in the ocean by a shark, and that's like you didn't know, but that was your destiny for your 40 years, and you didn't even know that. Just one day, everything's normal, same life you have right now, and all of a sudden, a shark just pulls you down, and that's it. You're never seen again. A shark took you. Your family's left with that. That's in the obit. Yeah, that's what we all have to deal with. People die that way. It's insane the way that people die.
I know.
I just want to just natural cause out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You guys ever think about whaling? I had to film a documentary on the history of whaling because the Hamptons was built on whaling. They would go out in rowboats.
Right.
Teenagers would go out in rowboats and murder whales with harpoons.
Yeah, dude. That's why the Portuguese were always going over there. That's why there's Portuguese shit in Montauk.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dude. Murder a whale with a rowboat.
You ever see those videos online of a guy in a kayak and all of a sudden a whale comes up next to him, and it's literally it looks like he like the friggin' the San Diego aircraft carrier, it's like they're so huge, and then they just stay still, and it's right under them, and it's one
there.
bite,
and
you're a chiclet.
Not even with they said whales are so intelligent that if they wanted to, if you grabbed its fin, it would swim 200 feet down to the immediately and just crush you and then swim up. They know they're smart. They believe whales are as smart as us.
Yeah,
they just have a different way of communicating. Isn't that wild that some animals, they think even octopus and things that we eat are even smarter than us, more intelligent?
Yeah, that's why I don't eat those anymore.
All right, after we spoke about that. I had them at Gurney's last week.
The best thing to do is stay calm and hover.
Yeah, you can't.
But give me a break, man.
Yeah.
Swimming will alert the shark because they have a sensor along their body that detects panicked movement. If you stay calm, the shark may be uninterested.
Well, they say
luck.
They say sharks don't care and they don't want to eat us. They're more scared of us than we are of them, but that's bullshit. I know that they want to eat us.
Yeah, or even if one wants to eat us.
How can you not want to eat?
Like that one is out there right now.
Yeah.
And people still get bit. I just can't believe like that. I just can't believe I'm not going to let myself go by shark.
You won't have death by shark.
I will not have D by S.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see you dying. I see you dying actually of a natural death.
Yeah.
I do see natural causes in your future. You ever think about this? Tell me if you ever thought about this, and this has been said in like ancient terms and way better, cooler verbiage, but you ever think like anyone who's dead at one point was alive? They were us. They went through what we went through and went through a whole life like us, and now they're dead. And anyone who's alive will eventually be dead. Like, have you ever thought about it the reverse way?
I know what you mean. And like, even though we know that, when you stop to just think about the magnitude of it or whatever, or just it's wild. It's crazy.
Yeah, when you look at someone, even if you don't know them in their grave, you're like, the exact same experience that I am having, they had.
Yeah.
And now that's over. And then that's what we will be.
Yeah.
And we're and
that to that person. No, I know. Believe me, it's all I think about, really, actually. It's truly all I think about.
You just think about death all the time.
All the time.
I think it's healthy to think about
death.
death.
I'm not making a joke. No, I don't want to think about it.
I think it's healthy to think about death, but I don't think
I don't think about a healthy pace.
Yeah, so that's the issue.
I actually, I'm trying my best to not think about it. Like I'm working on in therapy about death.
About just thinking about death.
Yeah, about imagining it, how it's going to happen, when, why, what will that do to the people that know me, or people in my life if they're going to pass. What's that? And I bring myself to that moment. I start to literally process those feelings of deep grief now, and it's like I shouldn't be anywhere near that. You know what I mean? Like I'm putting myself through it in a little bit of a way now.
Right. Never. Don't. Why?
True.
Truly. Why suffer? Why suffer twice? You're going through.
Yeah, I know.
You're
but
going through things.
It's the same thing as like, why didn't you just stay still when the shark was killing you?
Right. Imagine like you do all this time. You're thinking about it. You have this, beautiful family, and like you're looking down at them at the funeral. Everyone's so upset, and I mean, as soon as your body's in the thing, they're like, "Who's hungry?"
Yeah,
like right away.
That's pretty much what happens.
They go to like they have a big dinner, and by the time they get home, they're upset privately. Wife, kids, whatever, upset. But everyone else is like, what a day.
It has to go on.
Do you want to live forever? I don't understand what you want. Don't you feel like death anchors reality?
Not necessarily. I mean, yes, to an extent, but like, I don't want anything tragic. And I just, I just want to be like fulfilled, old, not in any terrible pain, and accepting of it. I'm working on the acceptance, and I don't think I'll ever get there. I wish it was like different. Like death was like, they let you know when it is, like a certain day and time, and then you just say goodbye to everybody. You hug them, you kiss them, and you go through like a door and you close it and never come back.
Appointment death sounds worse. That sounds worse.
Does it? Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Go get your tarot cards read.
Oh my.
They'll tell you.
Oh, we should do that.
They'll tell you.
Should we get on a psychic?
100%. They'll tell you exactly what you need to know.
Readings, like tarot readings and all that
I want to
stuff.
get the Long Island Medium in here.
Oh yeah. Hello. We got a famous one. Yeah.
Let's get the Long Island Medium in here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
What I mean, we can get in touch with her. We already are in touch with her.
Yeah.
Right? Let's get the Long Island Medium in here.
Yeah.
Let's get her in here with her hair.
Yeah. She does go places with her hair.
Look at this. Natural causes. You ready? This is bullshit. Natural causes, death from natural causes might be a heart attack, stroke, cancer, infection, or any other illness.
No, that's
so
death
if I die of AIDS, it's natural causes?
That's death by heart attack and cancer.
Yeah.
I don't want those.
So natural causes, or any other illness. So if I die of the bubonic plague, that's just natural causes?
Is natural causes just not getting hit by a truck?
Yeah, exactly. Is it anything other than some type of violent?
Sometimes I just associate it with like, everything's kind of just done right now. Like it's almost like, rebooting, like just turning off the TV.
Right.
Like I'm like, like everything's getting a little weak. Everything's affecting everything. It's not one thing. It's a whole lot of some things. And it's just like, all right. And I feel like that's what natural. But
Is suicide
all
natural?
it is not.
So suicide is not natural causes then?
No.
But cancer is.
Yeah, because I guess you have no part in the matter. It's all nature nurture.
Yeah, but the argument is suicide might be that might be an infection. What'd say?
It's even worse because I was always like just making myself believe that natural causes just meant like you went to bed, you didn't get up.
Right.
You know, like not that you know what I mean? Like I don't want any of those things either.
Yeah, but you can't suffer twice.
Yeah.
So you gotta just when it happens, it happens. You want us to kill? Well, I'll kill you. You want me to kill you? You tell me when it's when you can't take it anymore. It's like, Chris, I can't take it anymore.
I can do it.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, gun, boom, back in the head, bang, easy.
I feel like people more people would want to call the shot.
Of course.
And just be like, you know what?
Well, they have assisted suicide in some countries.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Anthony Bourdain documentary, Roadrunner?
Yeah.
I watched it on the plane a couple of days ago. What a fascinating documentary.
Yeah.
I've watched it now for the third time, and every time I watch it, I like it because so many people have had food shows and whatever, but nobody is even close to him. Was it just his brutal honesty about who he was and like what is it about him that's the one you have to I watch over and over and over again?
He's the secret sauce. It got to be right. Like even from. Did you ever read Kitchen Confidential?
No, I didn't. Did you?
I read excerpts. My lady read it and she said you have to read it. It's wonderful. It's a really good book.
Wrote, by the way, no writing experience, no co-author. He actually himself wrote it. A lot of times somebody will write.
Telling me or asking me?
No, I'm telling you.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think a lot of times people have ghostwriters or they write it with something. But he did it. Like, with no. What's fascinating too, and we might have talked about this, is again I've heard him say this before, but it just resonated with me another way. Where he says, like he's in the back of a cab, they're filming him for like a documentary on him. This is from the mid-'90s when Kitchen Confidential just came out and he was just starting to get his fame. He hadn't even done anything. He hadn't even become Anthony Bourdain yet.
Right.
But he was like, I'm 43 years old. And I thought all my life's adventures were past. I thought the fun I was going to have was the fun I was going to have, and that's it. There's nothing happening after 43. And he didn't realize that the actual next, 15 years of his life were going to be his life.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? How there's somebody
there's
somebody out there right now that's in their mid-40s that's going to be world famous that right now is not.
Yeah.
It's going to be me.
You know what's crazy? Your daughter's husband's walking around somewhere.
100%.
Shit his pants just now, probably.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's wild. He's there. He's somewhere. He exists.
Yeah.
And
my husband's walking around out there somewhere.
They all exist. It's crazy.
That is interesting. It is interesting that all the people that you're ever going to meet are probably no, I guess that's a stupid thing to say.
You know what I heard that's really good? That I never thought of it like that, and I was like, oh, that's really like uplifting or at least encouraging. You have not yet met all the people that you will deeply love in your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to die tonight.
Yeah, right. By natural
causes.
Yeah. But no, think about that. Like there's still a multitude of people that are going to come into your life and change it for the better. And you're going to be like, that's one of the people I love.
We've said on this podcast many times, but it's good because as Seneca says, you never go through the same river twice. So I'll say it again. You are living, the good old days are happening right now.
Yeah.
The things you will reminisce about is right now. It's happening. So when you think about the early 2000s, late 90s, it was today.
Yeah,
it was the same moment, and you're going to only realize it. So that's why you got to try to stay in the moment and realize that, the technology is old right now.
Yeah.
Your clothes are outdated right now.
Yeah.
Right? Your haircut sucks right now. You look stupid right now.
This has been Hey Babe.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be